It started a few nights ago, and I haven't slept properly since. I didn't believe in demons. Not really. I mean, I believed in fear, in shadows, in the mind playing tricks in the dark, but not that. Until midnight. It was exactly 12 a.m. when I woke up. No sound, no nightmare, just awake. You ever get that feeling like something is wrong, but you don't know what? That heavy silence, like the world is holding its breath? That's what it felt like. I checked my phone. 12 a.m. No notifications. But something felt off. My room was darker than usual. Not just lights off dark. It felt thicker, like the darkness had weight. I sat up slowly. A faint sound from the corner of my room. Not movement, not footsteps. Breathing. Slow. Deep. Uneven. I froze. I live alone. I told myself it was nothing. Maybe the window was open. Maybe it was outside. But then, it stopped. And whatever it was, knew I was awake. I didn't want to look, but you know how it is. You have to. Slowly, I turned my head toward the corner. At first, I saw nothing, just darkness. But then the darkness shifted, not moved, shifted, like it was separating from the wall. And that's when I saw it. A shape, too tall to be human, too thin. Its head, slightly tilted, like it was studying me. I couldn't see a face, but I knew it was looking at me. My chest tightened. I couldn't breathe. This wasn't sleep paralysis. I could move. I could feel everything. And it was real. I grabbed my blanket like that would protect me, like a child. And that's when it took a step forward. No sound, just closer. The air in the room got colder instantly. My skin started to burn with goosebumps. I tried to speak, but nothing came out. My throat felt locked. It moved again, closer. And then I saw its face. Or where its face should have been. There were no eyes, just darkness, deeper than the room itself. And then it smiled. Not with a mouth, but I felt it. That's when I finally forced my voice out. "Jesus!" My voice cracked. "Jesus, help me!" Nothing happened. The thing didn't stop, didn't react. It just stood there, watching, smiling. I tried again, louder this time. "Jesus!" Still nothing. No light, no relief, no feeling of safety. Just it. And then it spoke. Not out loud, inside my head. Clear, slow, calm. "He's not here." I shook my head, covering my ears. "No, no, no!" I kept repeating his name, over and over. "Jesus, Jesus, Jesus!" But every time I said it, the thing got closer. Until it was standing right next to my bed. I could feel it. The air around it felt wrong, heavy, suffocating. And then, something touched my leg. Ice cold. I screamed and kicked back, but there was nothing there. When I looked up, it was leaning over me, close enough that I should have felt its breath. But there was nothing, just emptiness. And that voice again. "You called him, and he didn't come." I started crying. I couldn't stop. I've never felt fear like that in my life. Not fear of dying, fear of being completely alone. Then it did something I'll never forget. It lowered itself, slowly, until its face was right in front of mine. And for a second, I saw my own reflection. Not in a mirror, in it. But my reflection wasn't scared. It was smiling. That same unnatural smile. And then everything went black. I woke up on the floor. It was morning, sunlight coming through the window like nothing ever happened. I told myself it was a dream. It had to be. Until I looked at my leg. There were fingerprints, dark, bruised, too long to be human. I haven't slept since. Every night, I sit awake, watching the clock. Because now I know it wasn't a dream. And tonight, it's almost midnight again. If something happens, I don't think calling for help will work. Because last time, even Jesus didn't answer.